So I just discovered the most important feature of this game. So if you go into settings and select game, you're actually able to change the fur color of your Grumpus to whatever you want. And for that reason, we'll be playing the rest of the game as purple. Yeah, that is perfect. Hello everyone, Artemu the Violet Wizard here. And today we're continuing Bugsnax. Last time, we took a trip to the Scorch Gorge, managed to meet a few new characters, and managed to convince a few more to return to Snacksburg. This time, we're going to be checking out a whole new map in the game. But before we go there, we have business to attend with our friend Bilbo.
Snacksburg is looking pretty busy tonight. Seems like a great time to gather everybody around the old campfire.
I've been really excited for this because this is one of my favorite scenes in the game, and it also unlocks one of my favorite areas of the game. We'll be seeing what that is very soon. Let's do this.
Nothing like a campfire, eh, buddies?
Beats sitting in the dark. I tell you, there's some spooky stuff out there.
There ain't nothing out there, just Bugsnax and trees. You're just yellow.
I'm not yellow, I'm pink.
He's right about
There's
that.
really something stalking me, watching me from the shadows. Keeps me up at night.
I've seen something similar up on top of the canyon. Real curious.
Probably just a wild animal.
Darling, there are no animals here. None but we, that is.
I too saw the thing.
Can we talk about something else?
You know, the desert grumps, they had some odd rituals. They'd take their old and dying and seal them in secret caves.
Whatever for? Were the dead going to rise from the grave?
No, not as such. It's more the bodies would just disappear.
What? How?
The writing's kind of vague, sadly. All I know is they had a rash of vanishing corpses. Long as they were exposed, oh, heck, even if they buried them in the sand, the body wouldn't be there the next day. Though some of the time, there'd be a little left. Just a few bones.
I'm getting a chill just thinking about it.
You're getting a chill because the fire's gone out.
Oh, you're right. Hey, buddy, would you mind picking up some firewood? It's over by the mill.
Sure thing. So yeah, quite an interesting development there. Really like the things that Triffany brings up. Cause there's definitely a lot to think about with with how the previous people that had been to this island kind of how they lived and stuff, considering the typical environment, and a sort of just...
Okay, where were we? Triffany, you were saying something about the zombies?
No zombies. Listen, spooky as the disappearing stiffs may be, that's just a story I read on a wall. We got nothing to fear from the dead.
I'm more worried about the living.
The living?
Obviously, we're not the first Grumpuses to make it to Snaktooth. So what makes us think all the others are dead? I've seen those chewed up skeletons around the island. We all know something kills Grumpuses out there, and it has teeth. Bugsnax don't have teeth. And like Wiggle said, there aren't animals out here other than us.
She's not wrong about the bones.
Time out. I gotta use a little grump shroom.
Now hold on. You saying Grumpuses turn cannibal? That's ridiculous. We ain't got the stomachs for it.
Floofty eats Grumpus.
No way that's true.
Oh, it's true. Late one night, I saw Floofty dragging something along the beach. When I got closer, I saw what it was. A severed leg. And as I watched, they held it up to their mouth. And then, they took a bite out of it.
Don't mess with my head, Beth. You're gonna scare me snackless. Oh, Grump. Is somebody gonna check on Philbo?
Well, I guess that's gonna be me. Yeah, what Beffica's saying about Floofty is rather interesting. Definitely want to keep that in mind for later. So I believe Filbo said he was going to use the outhouse. How's it going, buddy? Filbo? Oh, that's definitely not
Hey, buddy.
Filbo.
Sorry, I got a little too spooked. I came here to calm down.
Who's in the bathroom?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Are you feeling okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, let's keep it together and get back to the fire.
Well, whatever was in there, I hope they had the courtesy to wipe. Alright, let's head back to the fire.
Sorry about that. What'd I miss?
Can we just quit it with the spooky stuff? I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep.
Darling, calm yourself. For I know what lurks in the shadows. It's the queen of Bugsnax! A bug snack bigger than any we've ever seen! She conducts this delicious orchestra, bringing music to our mouths. And once we're dancing to her tune.
She gobbles us up?
That's precisely right, darling.
This story makes no sense. Why would Bugsnax have a monarchy?
Oh, Wambus, it's just a title. I've seen Bugsnax big enough to eclipse the moon. What else would you call that?
A hallucination?
Believe what you will, Wambus, for I know what I've seen. Regardless of what sort of monster you believe in, something is lurking out there. And it's only a matter of time before it comes for us.
Grumpuses, it's coming for us.
I said she's coming for us! Yeah, yeah, she's gonna get us!
No need to freak out. It's probably just something safe.
I'm freaking out, Wambus. I'm not getting eaten by some monster or Floofty just because you won't admit you're scared.
Don't worry, Gramble. We'll go check it out.
If something goes wrong, sacrifice Filbo first.
I'll take orders from you. Also, yeah, I just love the presentation that Wiggle brings to her. The little moment there just really makes me really appreciate the voice talent she has going on. It's such a fun character. So we finally have access to the mill. Hello?
Chandlo?
Whoa, it's Filbo! And somebody new? Hey, how are you?
Doing better these days, yeah. Snacksburg is coming back together.
I noticed. I saw the fire and I thought, whoa, Snacksburg's on fire. So I came down here to check on it. Then I remembered I left some stuff at the mill, so here I am. Is Shelda around?
Oh, no. Nobody's seen Shelda since the fight.
Major bummer, bro. I could use her wisdom right now. Anyway, can't stay and hang. I gotta get all this stuff back to Snorpy right away. You know how he gets.
Don't you at least want to say hi to everybody?
If I do that, they're gonna want me to stay. Catch you later, bros!
But I do want you to stay. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. Let's get back and tell the others.
I have a lot of things I want to say about Chandlo, but we'll save that for a little while longer. Alright, Let's head back to the campfire, make sure everyone's alright.
Don't worry, folks. I'm fine. And the noise was just Chandler.
Oh, that's a relief.
So that settles it. Things are good and safe and boring.
But wait, what if Chandler was the queen of Bugsnax?
Oh, please. That brute doesn't have the grace required for royalty.
Yeah, if anybody's queen around here, it's me.
You know, the Desert Grumps had a history of matriarchal leadership. Real fascinating system they had. Every year, the ladies would go hunting, and the one to bring home the biggest bug snack was the new head honcho.
Wonder where we heard that before.
Hello, Tiffany.
Nice to see ya.
But yeah, that was just a very fun scene. I love the whole campfire thing. Everyone and telling their stories, just it's so good getting to see all these characters interact like this. So yeah, a lot of very interesting developments here, a lot of interesting theories about what's going on Snaktooth Island. And we got to meet a new friend. So why don't we go catch up with this new buddy? For seeing the ghost story event, the path past the mill has now been opened to us. It's time to move on to an area I've been really excited to go to, Sugar Pine Woods. So yeah, I've been very excited to get back to playing more of this game. There's been a lot of other stuff I've been doing in the meantime, like I've been doing a lot more art, obviously, working a bit more on a RPG Maker project of mine, but we'll save that discussion for another time, because we are finally here in Sugar Pine. We got a lot of new stuff here. See here, we got a new bug snack, the Quookie. So fast it evades capture. Must be a way to trip it up. And up here we got another bug snack, Honeybee. These snacks will stick to just about anything, including traps. There's a lot of very cute bug snack in this area. Honey Goop lets you know where the honeybees rest. And we got a new sauce, peanut butter. This will be important for some things going forward. See here, we got another bug snack, the Snail. Very slow, very sticky. Likes to stay far out of reach. A lot of these guys we could try to catch right now, but we're going to say that for a bit later. And over here is a very unique character. The Big Bopsicle. Freezes anything that touches it. There must be a way to melt its icy armor. This is the bug snacks that we were told by Cromdo to go after, and we'll be going after him very soon. Over here we can see a mallow patch. This gooey, crackery mess is evidence of a bug snack. This bug snack seems to appear at night. So yeah, that's another thing that we are going to consider for now. Before we progress onward, there's some stuff about this area that I want to call attention to. If we go back to our hints, we have this map of Sugar Pine Woods leading us a bit over this way. So why don't we go check this out? A loose stone. That'll be important for something coming up, but we're going to say that for a little while longer. So if we head over this way, we can see there's something here. A new clue. So we're going to want to use that video diary fairly soon once we get back to town. Take care of that very soon, but there's some stuff I want to do here in Sugar Pine before we can really go see that. But yeah, I really like the aesthetic of this place. It has a very nice boreal forest aesthetic to it, up in the mountains. Just a very quaint and nice area. Hey, it's Chandlo. What's up, dude?
Snorpy? Snorpy! Bro, Snorpy, get out here!
I'm sorry, Chandler. I'm not coming outside. I'm this close to finishing my next invention. Return to your lifting in peace.
Snorpy, we talked about this, bro. You gotta go outside at least 1 hour a day. Gotta get some fresh air, dog.
Yes, what I'll get is the attention of the Grumpunati.
There's nobody out here but us, bro.
Better to work in the shadows where I cannot be seen. Also, it's cold out there.
Bro, if you're not coming outside, I'm bringing the outside to you.
No, what? You cannot lift my entire house.
Oh, yes, I can. I'ma lift your crib, dog.
Do not lift my crib, Chandlo. I have delicate instruments in here and...
Lift in your crib, dog.
I love these guys.
There, I'm out in the fresh air. And I can smell the chemtrails.
That's right, bro. One step at a time.
I love these two so much. Like, if that interaction is not enough to get you to like these two, I don't know what will. Let's go say hi to our new friends here. Hello, Snorpy.
Move along, interloper. Whatever sort of spy or counter-agent you are, I'm not about to fall for your tricks.
Well, he's a friendly fellow. Snorpy's managed to fit every single conspiracy into one paranoid blob.
Move along, interlope.
Alright, so he's clearly not in a talking mood. So let's go check out Chandlo here.
Whoa, it's you again. How's that sweet mountain air treating you, bro?
Pretty good.
It's easy to stay swole in paradise. Easy for me, anyway. I'm Chandlo Funkbun. With wisdom and lifting, I got the full package. You feel me?
Sure. Will you come back to Snacksburg?
Nah, I'm good. I mean, I like being in town, but it gives Snorpy mad anxiety. Why don't you talk to him? He's not good with strangers, so tell him I sent you.
Alright, so if we're going to get these guys to town, we gotta do a couple things for them.
Oh, he did he? My poor sweet Chandlo has always been too trusting. What is your business with me?
You come back to Snacksburg?
I'm not disinterested, but you're still a suspicious individual. I propose a test. Here, take my newest invention, the Snack Grappler. I built it so that I could help Chandlo with his basketballing problem. But I forgot that meant going outside, so you do it, and then maybe we'll talk.
Well, not the very social person, I can kind of relate to that. But we got ourselves a new trap, the Snack Grappler. This will be important for quite a few things. For now, let's go talk with Chandlo again.
Nice, dog. I knew he'd warm up to you. All right, follow me.
So we got quite a lot of stuff to do. As we're following Chandlo here, want to say that interesting thing is that Chandlo is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, and as someone who's had a lot of voice work in video games. Meanwhile, Snorpy over there is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, who, among other things, is the current voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh man, I definitely love the voice work these two do.
Check it out. My own personal dunk zone. Problem is, I lost my balls.
Uh-oh.
They're stuck all over the place. I'm sure I could get them down without your help, but Snorpy made that grapple thing for me, and I want to see it in action.
Alright, so here with Chandlo, we're getting to see firsthand what we're able to do. With the Snack Grappler, we're able to grab onto distant objects, and then we just shoot you into the basket here.
Nice shot, bro.
So yeah, just kind of a fun little thing here. Chandlo obviously being a very sporty individual, as you can tell from their apparel and their physique. Not that that's a bad thing. I've never been a sporty person myself, but I mean, not all athletic people can be, you know, the stereotypical jocks. Alright, managed to take care of that.
All right, you got my balls back.
Heh,
That grapple thingy's awesome!
Sure
I
is.
bet it can grab all kinds of stuff. Snorpy's a genius, bro! Check it out, there's a Snail right over there. I know it looks like a sticky dump truck full of carbs, but it's actually a master climber. Even I can't keep up with it. I always wanted to climb like that. Hey, see if you can catch me that Snail, bro.
I can do that. So we have objective to catch a Snail. If we try to use our snack grappler on it, it doesn't work. You cannot catch Bugsnax directly with the snack grappler. However, there's some other stuff we can do. By putting down our lunch pad and setting up our snack trap, we can target that and grab it.
Drop, dog!
Now, certain Bugsnax have sticky properties, and your snack trap will be stuck in place. And that's the moment you use your snack grappler in order to secure them. So yeah, by using all of these different traps together, you're able to accomplish a lot. That's why I really like this area, because it opens up so many great tools for us to use. Alright, let's feed this bro a Snail. Seemed kind of a macho dude, so let's give that to his arm.
Whoa! Oh yeah, I feel stronger already. Watch me vert climb right out of here. Race you back to the cabin.
Sure thing, dude. Let's watch him go. Very impressive. Yeah, rock climbing is obviously not the easiest thing to do, so props to him for being able to do that. And to get out of here, all we have to do is use our grapple on that, which will lower the bridge and allow us to progress. And we can also use it on these loose rocks to break them away. That gets us back up here. And we can see a bunch of other Bugsnax in this area we can grab, but we're going to say that for a bit later. There's a hiding bush there. Up here we can see a new Bugsnax, the Sprinklipede. Likes to climb high structures. Maybe some sauce could get it to move. That would be nice. We'll save that for a little bit later. Just because I want to mainly focus on these guys here before we get started on catching things. Although now that we have our things... Yeah, we'll save that for a bit later. Alright, Chandler, what's up, dude?
Nice, you made it. You got back pretty fast for a newbie. Me, I got the same time I always get. I guess one Bugsnax isn't enough to push my limits. There's gotta be more Snails around this mountain, dog.
Alright, so we need to grab more Snails for Chandler. We'll talk to Snorpy again very soon, but for the time being, let's focus on this. We can see another Snail over there. So for this guy, let us deploy our snack trap, send that over, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, the grappler is really good for being able to get Bugsnax in those far-off areas. Now, as you can tell, there is something else over there that demands our attention. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work effectively. Nope, we're not able to cross that gap. You can see here, the big Bobsicle is aggressive. And that displays another property. Some Bugsnax have ice, and when they hit you, they will freeze you in place and prevent you from moving or doing much of anything. And this guy's very aggressive. Just leave me alone. Yep, it's a very aggressive Bugsnax. Definitely want to keep your distance around them. So I wanted to show here that another good use of the lunch pad is that we can use it to launch the buggy ball. And then up. Come here, bud. Yeah, we can launch a buggy ball over that way, and then we can direct sprout. Okay, that's obviously... Alright, let's aim that more over there. That should be good. Trust me, there is a point to this. And if we direct Sprout into there, we should be able to grab another thing. Alright, we'll set the trap up there. But can you just move? Oh. Come on, get in there. There we go. There's another Bugsnax there. The yellow peel bug. Obviously, this guy is based on lemons. And with that, I think we've gone all of the actual variants on the peel bugs, which is fairly nice. Alright, so we got one more Sinistale to grab, and we actually saw where it was over this way. Can we just try to avoid that Bopsicle if at all possible? Yeah, those guys can be kind of annoying when you're not actively trying to catch them. We will be able to get it very soon, but for now, I mainly want to focus on these guys. So we'll set up our snack trap again with a lunch pad to catch you. And again, we gotta use our grappler to get it off the wall. We'll deal with these guys soon. Excuse me, Bopsicle, please don't hurt me. But yeah, now that we got the Sinisnails we need, we'll just feed them to Chandlo and get him school again. Alright, so we already did your arms, so let's change up your feet. I always liked Cinnabuns. They're just a very fun little treat.
Yeah.
Very sweet and tasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I can't wait to check my gains. But before that, I got a situation. Honeybees flew off with my backup balls. Now my balls are up in the sky.
Yikes.
No matter how shredded I get, I can't fly. Believe me, I've tried. You gotta be my wings, dog. Master that grabber. Catch me those honeybees.
Sure thing, man. So now we gotta get honeybees for Chandlo. So we saw the honeybees flying all over this place. They're really not that bad to get, as long as you remember usual strategy here. So we just want to target one of these guys. Should be an easy grab. We could use the grappler to get that butt. Oh, managed to knock one down somehow. I do not know how that happened. But yeah, sticky enemies, if they manage to touch you, you will kind of get stuck and won't be able to move around a whole lot. So we got the honeybees we need, so we don't need to worry about you. But just to show this off, we can finally see what's behind this wall. You can see another Bugsnax, the Nutty Snack Pod. It's a bag of trail mix, which is very fitting for this location. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that most of the trees being cut down from this area were Snorpy's doing, considering he has the log cabin here. Again, nice little subtle touches to the world building in this game. But anyway, we got those honeybees, so let's eat.
Honeybees?
Alright. So we got two of these, so let's change up your legs.
Honeybees?
Get them nice and sweet and sticky.
Whoa! Oh, Grump. My body's tingling. I think that's the power. Bro, you really did me a solid. If you want me back in town, I'll be there. But I ain't going anywhere without my main dog, Snorpy. He'd be lost without me. I can't get Snorpy to leave, though. Whatever's keeping him here, he doesn't want to talk to me about it. Says it's a secret project. But I got a feeling he'll talk to you.
Let's hope so. So what I really like about Chandlo and why he's one of my favorite characters is his relationship to Snorpy. Like, we're gonna get more into this as the game goes on, but he really cares about the dude, and It's just really sweet hearing how much that Chandlo really wants to support Snorpy and is just always looking out for him. Like, he won't even return to town unless he knows that Snorpy is gonna be okay. Again, just a really sweet bro. I can't get enough of Chandlo. Alright, so we got our new mission in hand. We gotta convince Snorpy to come to town.
Ah, yes. I wish I could tell Chandlo everything, but knowing the truth would only put him in more danger. Anyway, you have my thanks for helping him. Perhaps I can trust you after all. I am Snorpington Fizzlebean, engineer and seeker of truths. Here, new chum, lean in close so that I may bestow a hug on you.
Okay?
Ah, what an excellent hugging experience that was. We shall have to do that many more times. Now, I need your help. Are you willing to risk your life for the greater good?
Do I have a choice? I mean, I might as well say this since this is how I actually feel. I would die for you.
Splendid! There is another device you will need. I've hidden it inside the Bugwatch Tower. Once you have it, I will tell you more.
Sure thing. You know, kind of weird that he would hug me considering he's kind of the antisocial type. I don't really know what that's all about. Yeah, probably nothing to be worried about.
Can you hear me? Ah, that's right. I planted a radio tracking device on you during our mutual hugging. Now we can communicate securely. Beware, the Grumpunati are always listening.
Well, that was very deceiving. Want to remember this location for later. But yeah, Snorpy is an interesting character. Basically, we got a conspiracy theorist. Hello?
One of those flying Bugsnax has set off the tower's alarm system again. Not to worry. With my trip shot device, you can disrupt the snack's movement.
Alright, so we got a new tool with us, the trip shot, which allows us to set up a...
Alright, return to me for the next phase of the plan.
Hey bud, we try to catch this guy, but it's on fire, so we can't! I'm on fire! You can see here, this guy is a Charmallow. The snack is literally on fire. Some water or ice could put it out. Definitely want to remember that. So yeah, the trip shot is able to temporarily stun Bugsnax that get in its way. Another excellent trap for getting Bugsnax to fall in line so that you'll be able to deal with them. We'll go into more of this very soon, but for now, let's report back to Snorpy.
Ah, chum, I have such a craving for Quookies. Why, my craving is so terrible that I would like my teeth to be Quookies, so that I may taste my own teeth, you see.
Okay, interesting. So we have a new assignment to catch
You'll be aware
Quookies.
that the trip shot cannot attach to snow, sand, or dirt. A minor design flaw, perhaps, but that's what I get for using suction cups instead of knives.
So yeah, we got a interesting use for the trip shot. If we set up like that, we're able to put a little trap here that wandering Bugsnax can run into, and then we're able to catch them no problem.
Cookie.
The Grumpunati are using the Quookies to trace my dental fillings. But if my teeth are Quookies, the resulting counter signal will make my location untraceable.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of interesting theories. Something else that I really like about just Snorpy in general, when you first meet him, you can see that several parts of his body have already been turned into Bugsnax. So yeah, he's been eating a few of these before we managed to track him down here. Alright, so we got our request from Snorpy. We will feed him this Quookie. And yeah, we're able to turn teeth.
Splendid! I no longer have to worry about psychotronic torture or cavities. But now I hunger for Charmallows. Can't ever have enough Charmallows.
Alright, so we got a new assignment to capture Charmallows. As said before, this is a bug snack that can only appear at night. And they're constantly on fire.
Unusual signal. I believe they may be key to the Grumpuses surveillance system, though I'm not yet sure how. Their signal should be safely contained inside my stomach. The radio working? Let's put some jams on! Not now, Chandler. The radio is
Okay, I am in kind of an interesting position here given this guy's current state. But if we can hurry up and set up our trip shot while the Bopsicle is here. Come on, can we do this quickly? No. Alright, so we are quickly going to demonstrate a new feature of this game. Breakable Bugsnax. Some Bugsnax, when under certain conditions, will break into more Bugsnax. Like that, we're able to break apart the big Bopsicle to turn it into 2 smaller Bopsicles. And of course, they're registered as a completely separate entity from the big Bopsicle. As we can see here on our thingy, yeah, 2 completely different ones. And we see here that these guys have a weakness to the Charmallows, which is a very important detail. So yeah, certain frosty or fiery enemies can have their armor taken care of, so you don't need to worry about that. For now, let us set up a tripwire here so that we can trip up this Charmallow. I specifically want to do that here because making it fall into the pond gets rid of its fire. And with that, we don't have to worry about that at Charmallow. But there are other ones around here we need to take care of. And there's a Charmallow here, but... So it says here that they like chocolates. I'm thinking maybe if we can set up some sauce and lure this thing to some water, we should be able to get it to move. Come on. Why not? Let's do... Whoa! Come on, game. Why you gotta do this to me? Alright, we managed to lure the Charmallow over to the big Bopsicle. And I want to quickly use this trip shot so that we can take care of this guy. We can set up the trip shot and convince this guy to walk into it. That stuns him. And that allows us to catch the big Bopsicle.
Bopsicle.
Oh! And the Charmallow managed to get stunned as well. That's very good. Alright, we're gonna need to find another big Bopsicle for one of our objectives. Because as we can see in our notes, we have another mission for our buddy Cromdo. He needs big Bopsicles. So yeah, I managed to get one. So we're able to find another, we can use that on him, and we'll be able to take care of all that. But for the time being, we have some new things we can do with our friend Snarpy. It's time to feed him those Charmallows we were able to catch. Something I like to give him a marshmallow nose. Just kind of goofy, but I like it. And then let's turn his foot into chocolate.
With that blind spot in place, I can safely return to Snacksburg. Meet me outside.
Right.
This guy seems cleared of danger. I suppose it's now or never.
Whoa. Snorpy's ready to go? All right, dog, let's do this.
In just a moment, Chandler. You've been an invaluable ally. I'm even tempted to call you a friend, but quietly so I'm not overheard.
Bro, if I didn't think it'd crush you like a tin can, I would hug the grump out of you. Oh, what the grump? Here it comes!
Oh,
What
careful,
expert
dude.
hugging that is. You do that hug.
All right, let's get out of here. Race you back to town, Snorp Dog.
Please don't make me run with you, Chandler. I'll go weak in the knees.
you're not up for it, I could always carry you.
No, that's quite all right.
Your loss. See you back in town, bro.
Chandlo!
I love these two so much. It is very fitting that I have been playing this game during Pride Month. Yeah. So with that, we were able to convince 2 Grumpuses to come back to town, which is very nice. Of course, we still got some dudes we need to worry about. So gotta get another big popsicle for us. Which I know that one hangs around here, but we already saw one break, so... yeah, we're gonna have to run out the time and just try to get another one to spawn in. But for the time being, we have another Bugsnax in this area we can get. You can see down here, we almost have all the Bugsnax in this area. We still need to get this Sprinklipede. So for this guy, I want to set up the trip shot. Let's scan you so that I can know your movement route. Alright, we'll place our trip shot here, please. Somewhere there. And we'll... then let's set you up to go there. And now to bring this guy down, we'll bring up our grappler. And we're able to catch it very easily.
Sprinklipede.
Definitely want to remember the location of that Sprinklipede for later, because that will be important much later on. But for now, it's good just to catch that so I have it filled in, and also gives me an opportunity to fill up our... oh, I can see right there, there's another one of those snack pods. So we can aim this just right. Should be able to grab this guy. But yeah, while we're just taking care of things here, thought I would talk a bit more about the stuff that's been going on lately, because there have been quite a few things that I've been doing other than playing Bugsnax, obviously. Can't get up there that way. It's kind of a shame. How are we going to grab this guy? We position ourselves just right. This is very awkward. I don't even really need this guy here. Just kind of having a hard time figuring this out. Let's get out, buddy. But yeah, I want to take a moment just to talk about some stuff going on lately. Because I have been... ooh, that's how we do that. Good. Let's grab another nutty snack pod. Alright, we managed to get another big popsicle to spawn. That's good. So for this guy, let's get our sauce and see about luring this Charmallow over to him. Come here. Come here, Charmallow. Alright. Come here, bud. There we go.
Popsicle.
Alright, managed to get the big popsicles we need. Ooh, and this guy is stunned. Alright, very good. There's still one other Bugsnax we can get in this area. So I think we need to wait until daytime in order to get it to appear. So let's rest up in the bed and see if we can call it forward. Alright, you can see it right over there. Rainbow Sweetie Fly. Zips around fast enough to evade traps, but eventually sits down to rest. So I'm hoping that this one won't be too hard to get to. So if we head over this way... okay, no. So I'm if we're gonna be able to get our trap up there. Maybe. Okay, it rests up there. I have an idea on what I'm going to do for this one. If we can get a... If we put our launch pad down around here, set it up to launch us onto this rock, we can go grab that. And up here we can see a candy patch that lets you know where the rainbow sweetie fly tends to hang out. Alright, so set up a snack trap right here, wait for it to come over. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, while we're just trying to get this guy, how about talking about some stuff that's been kind of going on in my life? Because obviously I've been doing some drawing lately of a lot of different things, especially for an RPG Maker project of mine that's I've been working on for a few years now, but this has been a lot more important to me in a recent time because I've actually been able to do like original artwork for this project, mainly for like character sprites, but also for the like the battle art for the various enemies and stuff that appear throughout the game. So it's been very fun getting to do that. I haven't really posted a whole lot on my Deviant art, kind of saving that for when I can do like a huge bunch of updates there. While we're here, we can try to get like one more Bugsnax just so we can fill up our inventory. Let's set this up for the crew key. Let's get your path registered. Set our trap shot. About there should be good. So yeah, it's been very fun working on this little project, drawing original art for it. So I've been really invested in this one lately. It's definitely something that I've been wanting to get done, even though I am very far from that. But yeah, I've definitely had a lot of ideas for it, especially when I've been at work, just kind of needing something to distract myself. So, you know, kind of playing certain story beats and plans of what I'm going to do with it has been very good. I've also been doing other artwork for things as well. Namely, because it was Pride Month, I wanted to do like special artwork featuring a lot of my different characters that I have worked on over the years. So that has been very fun. I'm almost actually done with one of the pieces I'm doing for that. But anyway, let's save that talk for a bit later, because we got 2 new Grumpuses in town and we gotta do interviews with them. Starting with our buff bro, Chandlo.
Ooh, gonna quiz me, dog? I'll crush your questions.
Looking forward to it. Let's start the interview. Who are you?
Chandlo Funkbun. I lift.
I've noticed. Lifting is a job?
It's a way of life, bro. Anything that needs to go up. Logs, buildings, balls, Snorpy. I'll get him there.
Definitely one of the more humorous characters. Why come to Snaktooth Island?
If I want to push my limits, I gotta go somewhere extreme. I heard nobody comes back from this island. Sounds like a challenge to me.
Well, he's excited about that. That's fine for you, but what about Snorpy?
Hey, I'm always looking out for Snorpy. I know roughing it isn't his style, but there's no way I was coming here without him.
How did you two become a thing?
I don't know what you mean, dog. We're like the sky and the sea. Been together since the dawn of time.
Good to hear. Thoughts on Bugsnax?
Bugsnax are strong. Like a primal kind of strong. Like they own this place, and I gotta respect that.
Why did you leave town?
Bro, Snaxburg was a disaster without Lizbert. I couldn't stop all the fighting with lifting or wisdom. I gotta keep things chill for Snorpy. He's got a lot of that social anxiety.
I can relate to him on that. Any info on Lizbert?
Lizbert is top dog, you feel me? She really inspires me to test my limits. But, that's about it. I'm really tighter with Eggabell.
Alright, what can you tell me about Eggabell?
Eggabell's a sweetie. She was always looking out for me. Showed me how to stay safe while still pushing my limits. But she was always pushing herself way harder.
She was working out?
Yeah, she asked me to train her. Surprised the grump out of me, because she really wasn't built for that kind of stuff. We'd go running every morning and lifting after lunch. Though she would get real down on herself sometimes. But she never gave up, and I respect that.
What happened to Lizbert and Eggabell?
I wish I could tell you. Those two were strong together. I can't think of anything that could take them down. They gotta be okay out there. Somewhere.
Thanks, Chandlo. You really slam dunk my questions.
Bro, that's not... Just don't. Anyway, I recorded Eggabell's progress while we were working out. She shared some pretty private stuff. But maybe it'll help you bring her back to us. Don't let me down, bro.
Chandlo gave you Eggabell's chess key. Check your journal for details. Yep, Chandlo is a very fun character. Definitely one of my favorites in this game. And we got a little more context about Eggabell, as well as her relationship to Chandlo. And more importantly, we got another clue that could give us some information about these two. But we're gonna say that for after our interview with Snorpy. This is definitely a fun interview. Definitely recommend checking this out.
Are you mad? I can't have my secrets plastered all over the front page news.
Don't you want to find Lizbert?
Of course I do, but at the same time, I don't want them finding me. I suppose I can reveal a tad bit, so long as my identity is protected.
Okay, let's begin. Who are you?
I am Snorp Redacted Bean, and I have devoted my life to inventing devices that foil the machinations of the Grumpuses.
Why come to Snaktooth Island?
I was dragged here by my dearest friend, Redacted. He thought I needed some fresh air or something. Much as I hate the outdoors, I simply can't say no to him.
How long have you and Redacted been in a relationship?
I mean, we've been together since kindergarten. It would make perfect sense if we were together. He's never said we are, has he?
I love these two. Thoughts on Bugsnax?
I surmise they are some sort of synthetic life form designed to beguile our taste buds.
If Bugsnax are artificial, where do they come from?
I'm so glad you asked. I believe there may be a factory located on this very island, hidden somewhere deep underground. I have charts. Let me show you my charts later.
Sure. Why'd you leave town?
I was too exposed. Floofty tried to wrap me up in their experiments, now that Lizbert and Eggabell weren't around to occupy them. I could see that this was the next step in the Grumpuses' plot against me.
Grumpunati plot?
Lizbert disappears, we are hit with an earthquake, we suffer a snack shortage, all that in one day? Do you really think those are all coincidences? The timeline is on my charts.
Sure. Any info on Lizbert?
Elizabeth Megafig was a curious sort, and hadn't a foolish bone in her body. She could rival me in wits, and chat Redacted. Blow and arm wrestling. We would share secrets now and again. Dreadful, terrible secrets.
What terrible secrets?
I'm not telling you the terrible secrets because they are terrible and secret.
I think we're done here.
Excellent interrogation, chum. So great that you deserve another hugging experience.
Oh, this should be good.
This must not go on the record. Elizabeth Megafig discovered something on the island and came to me for help. An entrance to the underground, locked behind a strange device. I assisted her in unraveling its secrets, and soon after, she vanished. You must take extreme caution. I can tell you where to find it, but the rest is up to you.
Snorpy gave you a map to a mysterious door. Check your journal for details. So yep, another fun character. Snorpy is very special, and I love him for it. Such a great character. So you can see here in our clues, we got the key, of course, but we also got a mystery map. Near the mountain peak, hang left from the trail and take a narrow ledge north. See attached map, Snorpy. Pressure plates won't activate. I think the ancient Grumpuses need to be fed first. But what do they like to eat? So yeah, very interesting. This is a map to an area that we haven't been to yet, but we'll definitely see later. Meanwhile, we managed to get quite a few things that can still help us. Between this key and also that reel we managed to find, not a lot of stuff we can do. But first, we need to make some donations to the ranch. Donate a Crookie, a Sprinklepede, gotta save our Popsicles. Yellow Peel Bug, the Rainbow Sweetie Fly, the Charmallow, our Crispy Snack Pod, and our Nutty Snack Pods. I have that taken care of. Don't want to donate those. I just wanted to note that we are very close to the good stuff.
Just follow Papa's pointer. Or don't. That's fine too.
How's training?
We're off to a bit of a slow start. It went so easy with Sprout, I just don't know what's going wrong now. Maybe Sprout can help. I'm sure he can show Charlie the ropes. What do you say?
Maybe later. I got other stuff to do right now, Gramble, but we'll definitely get on that very soon. Actually, a lot of Grumpuses around town have missions for us, which is definitely very handy. But right now, I mainly want to focus on getting a certain someone else back into town. Bethka just kind of doing her thing as always. So we are going to be heading back to... Wait, no. I was getting ahead of myself there.
How's it going?
We will be heading that way very soon, but first, we got some stuff to take care of here. First, we're going to use our chest key in order to access Eggabell's private chest. And we got another video diary. So I believe this is the last of the video diaries we're able to get for the time being. So let's go ahead and view them. Starting with Diary Free.
1,000. You scoping my form? Egg?
8.
Hey, bro. Good workout today. Let's hit the showers.
No. This is pathetic. I won't break yet.
Whoa, that's hard-boiled, Egg.
Heh.
Who lit a fire under you?
I just need to get strong enough to catch my own Bugsnax.
No disrespect, but I've been hitting the snacks pretty hard already.
Aw, not you too.
No. I'm saying you aren't doing this for snacks alone. I can't help you if you're not honest with me.
I'm just so sick of feeling like an empty shell. I want to stop relying on everybody else. I want to keep up with Liz for once in my life.
Respect. I know things are tough with Liz right now. But dog, she loves you. You two will be back to normal in no time.
But I don't want to go back to normal. I don't want her worrying about me anymore.
When you love somebody, you never stop worrying about them.
I know. And I'm worried about her too. I just want to take better care of her. And that starts with me.
Yeah, I get that. I will get you there.
Thanks, Chandlo. And, maybe I'll hit the showers after all. I smell rotten.
It's pretty fascinating how we haven't really gotten to meet Eggabell in person, and yet they already spend a lot of time developing her through these video diaries. Definitely fascinating stuff, especially with the story there. She is a very interesting character. But now let's check out Diary 4.
Hey, Trippany, what's going on?
The diary that we found up on the mountain.
Okay, let her fly, and I'll show you my incredible aim. Just try not to hit Bilbo again.
Ouch. A lot of emotions in that video. We can see that not everything was good between Lisbert and Eggabell. Definitely adds a lot of context to what was really going on here before we came to the island. Alright, so before we head back to the desert, there's actually something I want to do in town that concerns one of our residents here. Oh good, you got the peanut butter. Let me just grab some sauce, make sure we're all stocked up on this. Yeah, we did use up a lot of chocolate up on the mountain. It's fine. Hey, Wambus?
Nothing yet. Think something might be wrong with the soil. Too dry or maybe too wet. Either way, something needs fixing. Why don't you fetch me a big old fibrous bug snack, like a spuddy? I got a plan.
So yeah, I wanted to talk to Wambus here because we need to go check out the Scorch Gorge, and I wanted to have that mission ready so that we can catch a spuddy before we actually start this event, because yeah, we got some stuff we need to take care of there with a certain someone who hasn't returned to town yet. And I felt this would be a good opportunity to take out this mission alongside that. See, I'm thinking of probably going like another half hour or so we can take care of a couple side quests around town, just so that we're all prepared for the next session. Because, yeah, things have been progressing very nicely. As we have previously seen, we have all of the major traps that we were able to use to capture Bugsnax with, which is going to make progressing for this area so much easier. My god, I'm so happy for this. This is so much we're going to be able to do now. Alright, we got these spuddies here, and I believe it was hot sauce these guys. No, wait, we need to use ketchup with them. Alright, so we'll switch over to our ketchup, and we need to lure these two spuddies within close proximity of each other so that we can catch. Come here. Come here, spuddy. Come here, buddy. Please come over here. Come here, Spuddy. Come on. Woo! Managed to catch him. That's 1 and 2.
Spuddy.
I managed to grab an extra Spuddy for us, which is very nice. Don't really need the shy weenie worm, just making sure there's nothing else in this area we need. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. Just want to keep my eyes out in case there are any Bugsnax in this area that we've potentially missed. So I think we are pretty close to finishing up this part of the map in terms of Bugsnax. Scorch Gorge, yeah, only a few other things remain that we haven't seen yet. Alright, we'll take care of that very soon, but right now, let's go check in with our buddy Cromdo.
If you make both my feet into big popsicles, then walking the hot sands would be a breeze. But
Sure thing,
I gotta
bud.
warn you, you won't find popsicles in the desert. Better look elsewhere, pal.
Don't worry, Cromdo, I got you covered. It's the big bobsicles we managed to catch back on Sugar Pine Woods is what we need. And we gotta turn his feet into popsicles. Boy, those look icy.
Yeah. Sweet relief. These things better not melt off. Anyway, a deal's a deal, friend. The bridge is yours. Some assembly required.
Good to hear. Ah!
Oh, and so you know, Crumdomart is not responsible for any loss or injury suffered as a result of the use of its products. Hey, if you need anything else, anything at all, please
Call your friend Cromdo. Oh, I'm already sweating. It's too hot, too hot. Oh, I don't know.
There we go. So I'm remembering correctly, I believe you can actually complete Cromdo's objective with the smaller bobsicles. I mainly just wanted to go with the big ones because they were the ones he explicitly stated. But yeah, we had the bridge opened up and then it immediately got taken away from us, as things do. So yeah, we're not going to be able to progress forward through this area until much later. Definitely want to remember that. There's some important things we'll be able to do. So I want to remember some, if I remember correctly, I mean, there are some things we could try to get, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get them for the time being. At least not while the still... I think we should be able to get some things to appear when time passes, but now that we have all the traps, there is a guy over here we've been meaning to go after that we haven't been able to deal with for the time. Oh, there he is. Puppy Snack Pod. So that was one of the Bugsnax we needed for this area. Well, no, what I was really going for was the Scorpino. We can see it loves a certain kind of sauce that we don't currently have, and that would certainly make catching these guys a lot easier. But I have a plan for this guy. I know I've been able to do this before. You can see the Scorpino is right above a thing there. Looks like if we're able to use our trip shot, I believe we should be able to knock this guy into the water. Just let me target you. Yep, we knocked him down. He's in the water. And that allows us to get a Scorpino. I don't believe that's the intended method to get that guy, but yeah, that's how you do it. And with that, I believe we almost have everything in Scorch Gorge. There's one other thing that we still have not seen yet, and we'll definitely want to try to go for that later. But for the time being, we got everything we needed here, so let's head back. Oh, I see another one of those snack pods up there. We can just grab that with our little grappler. That's a nice thing about the grappler, is that you can use it to snag the little snack pods. They're one of the few Bugsnax that you're actually able to capture outright with the snack grappler without needing to use another trap. So yeah, but definitely has its utility outside of this. Definitely a very good tool for us. So managed to get Cromdo back to town, and we got the Spuddy that Wambus needed for his plan. Let's go take care of this and then see what else we're able to do in town. Well, looks like Cromdo's already set up shop again.
Beffica, to what do I owe the honor?
Oh, I'm just curious what you think you're doing here.
What am I doing? I'm working the counter. Cromdo Mart's back in business, baby.
Don't act all innocent. If you start running scams again, I'll know.
Yeah, 'cause you know everything. And here's what I know. You're not better than me, Beth. Nobody likes all your snooping around.
I don't care what they think about me, as long as I make sure you get what you deserve.
Don't I always? Are you gonna buy something or what?
Yeah, I'll take a tall snack water extra fizz.
Coming right up.
Yeah, very interesting, these two. They're both kind of dishonest characters, and they both do not like each other. Kind of ironic when you think about it. Wonder what these guys are talking about.
Wambus, you heartless monster! Stop burying the little ones!
You mind your own business. Besides, I thought you wanted more Bugsnax.
You know that's not what I meant, and that's not gonna work anyhow.
That's so. Well, you go and let me know when your pets are expecting.
I will!
Those two aren't getting along that great. Say, Wambus, I got what you needed.
That's not for me. No, you go and feed that to Philbo. Then, hole up by the outhouse for a spell. When his business is done, gather up the fertilizer.
Fertilizer?
You know, night soil, waste, spud cruds. Well, don't make me get crude now.
Yep, that is what our mission entails. I really hate to do this to the guy, but you know how at nighttime Gramble starts sleepwalking? We have the ability to feed him Bugsnax while he's asleep. This is the only time you are able to feed Gramble Bugsnax and change his limbs. We have a spare Spuddy. Let's give this to him.
Huh?
That looks kind of weird. We got a spare Puffy snack pod too. Might as well feed that as well. Let's give him some extra parts. It feels cruel doing that, but there is an achievement you get for actually doing that. So, yeah, you have to be cruel. Alright, Philbo is currently asleep, so how about we make it daytime so that we're able to have a better interaction with him.
What's going on?
Hey, Philbs.
Hi there.
Almost got
You're doing
everybody.
a great job, buddy. But hey, don't forget to take care of yourself. In fact, maybe you should turn in early today and just relax.
Maybe later. So obviously, once you get both Cromdo and Snorpy and Chandlo back to town, that's when the next story event happens. We're gonna say that for a little while longer because we got stuff we can do here. Alright, so for our buddy Philbo here, let's give him a Spud Nose.
Aw, thanks for the gift, buddy. Though, suddenly, I'm feeling nature call. Sorry, gotta go.
So yeah, he's just gonna take care of his business. And Bethika's still snooping around his place, as always. Alright. He should be just about done. Ew, why did you leave it in a bag? That's so gross. Oh, well, I hope Wambus appreciates
All
this.
going well?
I got your fertilizer.
Woo-wee! That stink could raise the dead. Whew. That's bound to be potent enough for my soil. Thanks, stranger.
Except definitely an odd mission. I mean, I kind of appreciate the little bit of, like, toilet humor they use at times. Definitely something. Yeah, it's one of the rare times we actually get that kind of potty humor.
No, not again! Hey, could you help me with something? See, I've got a bad habit of walking around in my sleep, and looks like I've been eating in my sleep too. So if you see me sleepwalking, be sure to wake me up, okay?
So yeah, that event happens, so after you have fed Gramble Bugsnax at night. It's actually very upsetting, like the poor dude sees Bugsnax as his friends, not as food, and just the thought of him actually harming the Bugsnax in his sleep when he is not consciously aware of his surroundings, that's really sad. Really feel for him.
Beeswax, huh?
Alright, but anyway, we got some more Bugsnax to donate. Let's pop
hi.
those guys in there. Very nice. I've still got a bit of time before I want to call this session, so why don't we get our interview with our buddy Cromdo? Have time for an interview?
All right, I could use some practice. They'll be interviewing me every day when I'm a gazillionaire.
Sounds good. Let's begin. Who are you?
Business king, sales savant, future CEO of Starbugs, the one, the only, Cromdo Face!
Why come to Snaktooth Island?
You ever smell the future, kid? Huh? I can tell you, Lisbeth stank of opportunity. She came on TV talking big about this new superfood, and I wanted in. So I quit my dead-end job and followed that stench of possibility.
Well, he's certainly ambitious. What was your dead-end job?
I used to go door to door selling gruel to grandmas, paid on commission for Grump's sake.
Well, that's definitely something. Thoughts on Bugsnax?
What do I think of? Delicious, irresistible, marketable. They're gonna catapult me straight to the top of Moneytown, baby.
Why'd you leave town?
Yeah, I tried to make use of what Lizbert didn't need anymore, and Bethica didn't like that. Yeah, she went and told everyone that I'm a thief.
Weren't you stealing?
I was salvaging. That's a community service, pal. But Bethica planted evidence in my hut. Said I stole her diary. So I did what any honest grump would do. I ran.
Not exactly honest there. Any info on Lizbert?
Oh, don't get me started. Everyone here thinks she's so great, such a fantastic leader. But I know the truth. She came here to stroke her ego and get Eggabell her fix. The rest of us were just disposable.
Disposable? That's pretty cold.
That's Elizabeth Megafig. When push came to shove, she abandoned us.
What do you mean?
I gotta confess, I was thinking about sailing home after things got hairy. But when I went looking for our boat, it was gone. There's only 2 grumps missing. You do the math. I bet Liz and Egg are living large in New Grump City by now.
That is certainly a theory, and definitely plausible given what we have seen at this point. Calm down, Cromdo. That's enough for now.
Yeah, I get it, pal. I'm not the nicest Grumpus around. I learned early on that life is like a box of trash. You always know what you're gonna get. Trash. Just go check out where the boat was. See what you think of Lizbert after that.
Cromdo gave you a map to the boat. Check your journal for details. So yeah, definitely an interesting character. I know Cromdo isn't a lot of people's favorites. He certainly isn't one of mine. But at least you can kind of understand the guy in his position. So yeah, we managed to get another clue. At the end of the boiling bay, past the shipwreck, Liz was definitely over there. You'll see. So that is a map to an area we have not been to yet. We'll definitely want to keep that in mind because, yeah, it is certainly important to keep in mind. Alright, what is some other stuff we are able to do? I know Filbo wants some stuff for us, but we got other objectives besides talking to Filbo. Because as much as I would like to get some of the next story events done... Okay, that's actually some very upsetting artwork right there. Jeez, game. Alright. In terms of some side quests we can still do... We got our Wiggle mission we still need to do. And everyone else still has their little quests we need. So why don't we go help out Wiggle? Oh, and get the things we need from her. So let's head back up to Flavor Falls and catch those sub-centipedes. Because now that we got our tripwire, we should be able to get the Bugsnax we need for her now. Yeah, I know this was a mission I kind of started doing and then abandoned, but that was kind of out of convenience. And I mean, can you really blame me? The Sweetie Fly, I want to make sure you're in a good... I want to get this Sweetie Fly, so let's put a tripwire there. See you good. That path. There we go. That's how we get a Sweetie Fly. Very good. Of course, other methods you can get the Sweetie Fly too, like using the lunch pad along with the snack trap. But the trip shot is definitely a useful tool for getting those flyers as well. Ooh, down here I can see a new Bugsnax we haven't seen yet. So we go over here in the water. We can see here we got a Dr. Sodi. This carbonated bug sprays a watery jet at any sauce it sees. So yeah, we got a new bug snack here. They're kind of based on water beetles, and for the most part they are passive as long as you don't have any sauce near them. They'll target any sauce they see and then spray water at it to wash it away, which can be a bit of a hassle if you're trying to catch other bug snack like bunkers, which require using sauces in order to catch. But yeah, for the most part, they're not really that bad to deal with. See some of these fighters up here. Should be a good opportunity to catch a few of these guys, just to... Yeah, if we can catch these guys, that'd be very good for our plan here. So soak that in ketchup, lure them both down, and... we got 2 of them at once. Very nice. Yeah, mainly want to do that so that we could fill up our donations at the ranch that Gramble has, because that's very important for us to get done, because definitely a lot of good stuff we are able to do once we have all that taken care of. Now it's time for us to take care of this little pest. So those cob hoppers we saw before, they of course like to hop between the trees, as we saw previously, and they can be pretty tricky to deal with. We set up our trip shot. We should be able to set up a path where a cob hopper will have to rush through, and then they will obviously get caught in the tripwire. So we're very careful here. Alright, if they lead between there, we should be good. Nope. Okay, these guys can be a bit annoying because they will just hop all over, and sometimes they might not go in the path you want. It makes this guy a bit unruly to go for. I'm really not the biggest fan of trying to get this guy. Alright, we got them. Alright, buddy, could you just hop over here, please? I really want to catch you for our thing. Come on, hop over here. Yeah, this is definitely a bug snack that requires patience. If we just get this guy to jump. There we go. So yeah, you stun that guy with the tripwire, and you'll be able to catch the cob hopper. Not really the hardest bug snack to get, that just requires patience. Anyway, we're almost done. So we head up here, we'll definitely have a lot of stuff for us. Flavor Falls. It's definitely an area we want to remember for later, because there's some good stuff we'll be able to grab here, depending on the weather. So this centipede has been taunting us for quite a while. Also, I just love the idea of like a centipede made out of submarine sandwiches. That's just such a clever idea. I just love all the original ideas in this game. They're so fun. I'm hoping that this works. So I love that too when the Roodle just buries itself like a carrot. So yeah, by setting up the tripwire, we are easily able to catch the centipede pieces. So with this method, we are easily able to capture 4 Bugsnax in one, as the centipede is made up of multiple segments. And 2 of those we will need to give to our friend. But now is a good time to also demonstrate another method for catching Bugsnax. So you can see here we got a Pinkle, a Bugsnax that is difficult to catch when it has its jar. If we use our grappler, we're able to take the jar away from it, allowing us to easily catch the Pinkle.
Pinkle!
And yeah, you can just kind of take the jar and like throw it at other Bugsnax. It's really not all that important. But yeah, that's how we got the Pinkle. Pretty simple, all things considered. So we check here, we got all the Bugsnax in Garden Grove, so we don't need to worry about that until later. There's still a few things we can still get in Flavor Falls. One of them we're not going to be able to deal with until the weather changes. Because if we remember from going in here, which is also where we saw another Pinkle, there are these splotches of caramel goop. We need to come back here when it's raining so that we'll be able to take care of this guy. But yeah, while we have the opportunity, let's grab another Pinkle.
Pinkle!
And sure, let's fill up our inventory by catching this inch trap. We didn't really need to, but I just want to grab these extra guys so that we can fill up our... just to fill up the ranch and hopefully get our next inventory upgrade. Because it's a good one. But yeah, that wraps up pretty much everything we're able to do in Flavor Falls for the time being. We'll need to come back later so that we'll be able to catch a certain other Bugsnax that is going to take a while for, since it relies on the weather. Well, if I didn't have a full inventory right now, you would be surely mine. But yeah, for this objective, we want to head back to the town, because we finally got those sub-centipedes we need for Wiggle. We'll finally get that quest taken care of, and then we'll probably call things after that. We still got a lot of other sub-quests we need to do, but I'm perfectly fine stopping things here. We made a lot of good progress, and I'm perfectly fine with keeping this series in smaller videos compared to what I previously have done. But yeah, loading screen is definitely looking a lot more colorful with this cast now. And I really do love the character designs in this game. They're all so good. Alright, we'll handle those donations after we speak to Wiggle.
How's it going?
Hi!
Which one?
Feed me the sandalpede, and I'm sure to have a hit.
Alright, now I believe the regular Sandipede segments still work for this. So let's test our theory. We'll feed her one Sandipede, and let's change your left hand to a sandwich. And then we'll use the sub-Sandipede on the upper arm.
Oh, I can feel the harmony building within me. But I'm still not quite there. I'm sure this seems excessive, but it's the creative process. Do you know how I wrote Do the Wiggle?
Hard work and practice?
I stumbled into the studio 2 hours late. I hadn't slept in 5 days, and I was holding a banjo for some reason. I couldn't remember my own name, much less what I was gonna sing. So in my haze, I just made it up on the spot. 2 weeks later, I had a platinum record, and apparently, I'd invented banjo pop. Needless to say, it's been a hard act to follow.
Wiggle is such an interesting story, just what a character. Yeah, with that taken care of, looks like Wiggle still has another thing we need to talk to in order to finish this quest. What's up?
Darling, are you ready to help me top the charts? Triffany told me about a Bugsnax in the desert that only appears during the full moon. A creature in tune with the cosmos. Something that beautiful must also be significant, no?
Fly me to the moon. We gotta catch a white sheep. Alright, we'll definitely take care of that sometime in the future, but... Actually, why not? We still got plenty of time. And things have been relatively stable this stream, so I'm not too worried about this. We'll go take care of this, and then we're gonna call things after that. Because, don't want to kind of spoil things right now, but this is going to be the last of the Wiggle missions. For the time being, there's still some stuff we'll be able to do with her, but we'll save that for a little while later. Meanwhile, we got this Cheapoof we can take care of. Let's make sure we got the movement route set. Let's put up our tripwire here so that we can get these guys as well with the tripwire. Yep, now that that's taken care of, ooh, we can see here, polished sugar and sticks is evidence of a Bugsnax. Bugsnax seems to appear during the day, but not when it's raining. But yeah, we got another Bugsnax in this area that we're able to get only during the day. Seeing as how it's the last thing we need for this area, might as well see about taking care of it. Which will require us to go rest up until the day. See, I believe this is another Bugsnax that won't appear until after Gromdo returns to town, so you'll definitely want to keep that in mind. So yeah, we'll wait until noon when it's day, and alright, that should do it. Now that it's daytime, if we head over here where we saw the candy, we can see another Bugsnax. The Crystal Sweetie Fly. Just like the other Sweetie Flies, it has its own pattern, of course. It'll come down to rest eventually, but you can also hamper its flight path with the trip shot. So we'll deploy that, wait for it to come over, and we should be good. Come here, buddy. There we go. And with that taken care of, I believe... Yep, that is the last Bugsnax we can catch in Scorch Gorge. We have made excellent progress with this, just damn. Alright, we'll head back to town, feed the white Cheapoof to our friend Wiggle, then we'll donate the rest of the Bugsnax we have to the ranch to see if we can get our next inventory upgrade. Because I definitely want to have as much inventory space as we can for the next few areas. Alright, Wiggle. I got it. This white Cheapoof, what we want to do with you? Alright, for this cheesy guy here, let us change your arm.
Here it comes. The ballad of a generation. Bugsnax! Bugsnax on the island in my mouth, so tasty. Well, that's all I have so far. It's a work in progress, but what do you think?
Needs work.
Ugh, I knew it was a hot mess. Thank you for your honesty. I don't know why I bother. I know I don't have any real talent. My whole career was an accident. Sorry, darling. I need to be alone for a while.
So yeah, that's the last of Wiggle's missions for the time being. Man, just doing these quests again just really makes me appreciate how good Wiggle's voice actress does for this character. She goes through a lot of different emotions so wildly, and I just love it. Wonder what Chandler's doing over there. We'll definitely check in with him fairly soon, but feeling like it's about time we wrap things up for today. Alright, so let's donate some more Bugsnax. And then we should be very close to finally getting... There we go! Snack pack upgrade. The size of your heart has grown and so has your inventory space. It can't get any bigger, but donating's still a nice thing to do. So with that, we finally have the maxed out inventory, giving us a lot of slots to carry Bugsnax in. For a total of 18 inventory spaces. Yeah, that is real good. So, From this point forward, we don't need to donate any more Bugsnax to the ranch. It's just a thing you can do if you are looking to be very nice.
How you doing? Hi, Wambus.
How you doing?
So, since we have taken care of all those donations, something I want to say for the remainder of this series is that whenever I have some downtime and whenever I have like some spare Bugsnax hanging around, I'm gonna feed a few of them to the various residents around town between the different stream sessions, so we can kind of see how much this area grows and changes over time. Because, yeah, it's just kind of fun to see the way all the different Grumpuses change when you feed them the different Bugsnax. And in some cases, I may want to catch specific Grumpuses for certain people because I feel like they will look good with a certain form, you know? So with that said, that is where we are going to be calling things for today. We got a lot of great progress done, and I'm very excited to continue the series onward. Managed to recruit 3 new residents back into town, and our path is set to get to explore even more of the island of Snaktooth once we check in with Bilbo and get ourselves some rest. Next time on Bugsnax,
how are you?
We're gonna take a well-deserved rest and then see what else the island of Snaktooth has in store for us. Until next time, have a good day and take care.